Hello everybody, I'm here bringing you some pictures, images that's taken by the Curiosity rover on Mars. If you see over in this corner, you can actually chat with me live if you go to uh, livestream slash Gaze for Jesus, and I can see you there. Uh, You don't have to log in or anything, but if you want to, you can have, it doesn't cost anything. You'd have to register and get a free login, but otherwise you can chat here. Now, this picture here, up here, there's, if you look carefully, and I don't have to look very carefully, I got a 24-inch monitor here, you can see um, the bridge here going down, and you can see trestles. You see a pillar holding it up. You know, you got a little archway here with metal supports either side here, and there's another one, and it continues on behind this ridge here. Now this looks like a lake. Some people say it is, but the government says it's sand. And on the other side of this is like an island in the middle. Then you got another little valley here, which has the same thing. So this is going over that, and it's going quite a ways down here. We can zoom on over here, and it you know, it comes on out. It's hard to tell in the picture, but the road is there. You can see the part of the bridge right here. More supports continue on out to wherever it may go. And so let me get back over here. There is more images at this. The way you get to this, you go to curiosityrover.com, and you do have a place where you can select what sol on Mars. The days are called sols, and you click the sol button and select 392. Then a little further over, you have the date taken or when released. You would choose date taken. So that way you have all the images taken on Sol 392. There's quite a few taken there, so you can scroll until you find this image. There will be images that show further over this way, and then several other, quite a few images. But this is kind of interesting. This is a raw image from Mars. This is not a very good resolution. 1024, 1200, 1024, I think it is. They have some really good resolution ones, but for some reason they don't want to give it to us. What they do is they use editing programs to blur things. You could further on in another image, you can see some round. You could sort of maybe see some round things here, and you'd have the idea that these round are hills. And however, when if you have a good photo program where you can invert or change the coloring a little bit, sharpen, blur, and all various things, you can then see that some of these round that are further down this way is better on the other images. You can see that they're actually buildings and they're not round hills as the blurring makes it look like. So on Mars, just about any photo you can see life. They seem to like to have carvings of faces. There's images of faces on all kinds of rocks. This rock here, for instance, is kind of pointed. It's funny. You know, the rocks on Mars are really weird. After looking at so many of these things, and you can see some of them, these aren't so much, but you could kind of see they don't quite sit right on the ground. And in fact, some of them look like they're on stilts or something. and there's lots of animals around, but it takes a while to get used to seeing what they look like. I think Mars has either evolved to develop animals with a lot of camouflage, so if you're taking a picture from above like a satellite, it'll look like rocks. But Curiosity takes them on a level stage at ground level, so you can actually look and see under some of these things, and that's quite strange. Now on this one here, it curves up almost to be a nick, and they are much better photos than this. It just happens to be on this one. If you look here, this almost looks like a chin sticking out in the nose. But almost any of the images on Mars, you're going to see faces. You're going to see, and some of them that the Curiosity rover takes so many that you see like a rock here and these rocks, and they take several pictures, and for some reason or other, this rock ends up way over here by the last picture. So somehow this rock is moving, which go figure, you know. Mars is a most unusual planet, and Curiosity has taken pictures, and NASA is having a lot of fun blurring it out, putting pixel in them. They take really great close-up pictures where there's not so much noticeable things. You can see them, but then in the distance, for some reason, it changes from really clear pictures to blurry. And this one, it turns out just on its own a little better, because this is straight off their site, and you can see that bridge there. And it's really amazing. If anything, it's a good little hobby. If you don't have anything to do, is just go to curiosityrover.com, and every day they have new raw images popping up, and you can look at them. This picture that I have right here is zoomed in 500%, so that also helps make some things look more difficult. But you have to zoom in up to about 500% in your browser to really get that. You can see this arch here and so forth. And with if you save that image and use a decent photo editing program and change just the lighting or invert or something, clear it up, darken it, sharpen it, you can begin to see something that looks like cars or trucks on these roads. Further down this way, you can see wheels on these trucks or cars going down the bridge. And, you know, NASA says they're rocks, so it's kind of fun to decide how you like to do that.